Hey guys, we're back. We've got another topic for you. This is an interesting one. It's a bit left field, but Boyle and I have been talking quite a lot over the last couple of months in the area of routine, habits and actions and how that comes into play. And we want to talk to you about a strength and conditioning coach, how that works for you. So Boyle, like every other kind of little clip that we've done for the guys, what's your thoughts, your experience in the industry with, I guess, routine, habits, those sort of key words?
I think as a strength and conditioning coach, we need to earn respect from our athletes, but also the athletes got to get respect from us.
Sure.
So it's a two-way street, and to get respect, you've got to practice what you preach. So you can't be hypocritical. So we've got to get into those habits of technique, of walking, of asking questions, and really build up that communication so that they're not going to fault any of our actions that we do. So it's really important that we're 24/7, we're a coach, strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah, really important. For you guys as students as well, it's about how can you get started, how can you be mentored, how can you be coached, because David said it to me before, but every good coach has a coach and they're constantly working with people. And obviously, Boyle, you're at the stage now where I'm sure that you're mentoring a lot of people underneath you. And what's that like for you as a coach? Are you learning from that whole mentoring process?
Yeah. So I do a lot of presentations around the world, and level 1s and level 2s. And we get a lot out of coaching. So I've come up in an era without social media.
Yeah. And
you guys have got access to so much information. So it's really important that I get to understand where you're coming from. So we get a lot out of it. So when you stop learning as a coach, you stop being a coach. So we're picking up tips all the time.
I think, and I've spoken to you about this before, but I've been doing a bit of reading lately in the formulation of habits and the whole what's the cue, what do you want to get out of it, and what's your routine, and then what's your reward. As an S&C coach, what's your reward?
My reward is watching my athletes improve and succeeding. So I train a track and field athlete. We've spoken about my little hurdler, and she made the World Games last year, and it's just really special to feel that you've been a part of it and acknowledgement. I have probably 6 coaches in the NRL that I used to coach. So that's been really rewarding, and they never forget you. You walk into a club and it's like it was yesterday. So it's just good to know that you build up that relationship, and they're continuing relationships, not just while you're at the club, but for years later.
Yeah, and I think guys, anyone that knows Boyle well enough would agree with me when I say this, but I'm a huge believer in action speaks, taking action and getting stuff done. And you obviously have had quite a bit of practice of doing that yourself, but I'm going to throw you under the bus a little bit here to finish.
Yeah.
What's your best habit? And then what's your worst? What's something in the back of your mind you're like, you know what, I really should fix that, but maybe you just don't have time to get around to it?
My best habit is I make sure that I row twice a week and train every week.
Yeah.
And the worst habit is when I get stressed, I'll go to the pantry and pick up a packet of Doritos or pretzels, and then I'll back it.
There we go.
I really have got to stop doing that.
There we go. So even somebody, and I'm sure our S&C coaches seen Boyle around with his shirt off, no doubt. It even happens to the best of us. But I guess to finish, Boyle, obviously in the industry, it's so important that these guys form appropriate habits and do well as coaches and constantly tick away. You spoke before to me about it's not just an 8-hour day. Is that a habit there in itself, the work ethic and building towards? What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, absolutely. Lately I've been that busy with a new job.
Yeah.
But I can't get task focused because I've got to answer texts, I've got to answer emails, I've got to answer phone calls, and I've always been, my main priority has been answering my athletes. So that's, whether it's good or bad, I don't know, but I think it's really important. And network, guys, network. I don't pretend to know everything, but I know somebody that does, and I make sure that I make that. And that's the reason why I answer the phone call. If you ask for a question, I'll be there.
Brilliant, and I have put that to the test, and Boyle certainly has answered. Guys, we just really quickly wanted to give you that video about, I guess, habits and actions, and we see S&C coaches come in every semester and want to do well, and one of the questions that Boyle asked with his scary face week 1 is, are you coaching at the moment? Are you training yourself? You know, those sort of questions, and it's about forming those right habits. So I reckon that's it for this topic. We've pretty much covered what we wanted to cover. And yeah, so obviously Boyley's off now to have a packet of Doritos, but we'll see you in the next video for the next topic, guys.
I'll try and fix up that habit. Thanks.
Good on you guys, thank you.